Hey everybody, this is Robbie with Robbie's Reptiles. Today we're going to be talking about my results from pairing Chad and Chadette. Both of the parents have what I would consider a black base, obviously with both having tons of extreme Harlequin pattern, and I would dare say that the mother, Chadette, is a bit of triple X, and good head structure on all of them, and luckily all of the offspring have also shown great head structure. There's only one that I have sold so far that is in the hands of someone that is just starting out, and they got a really good jump start on the hobby, but they ended up buying the nicest one from that pairing, and we'll talk about that later. So this is a really good example of why I am trying to steer away from pinstripes being in any of my extreme Harlequin pairings. You can see that the pinstriping severely limited the vertical expression from this extreme Harlequin. Only where there is a break in the pinstriping on both sides can you see the triple X going all the way through into the dorsal. So that's why I'm trying to work away from pinstripe as much as possible. However, this one is a nice looking, it seems lavender, or maybe it's not fired up right now. Triple X extreme Harlequin. Hopefully it starts getting some more whites with age. Really nice pinstriping as well. It is broken, so you can still get that vertical expression and pattern, but a very impressive looking cream extreme Harlequin. Next up is the really interesting purple based one. It's definitely not one that I would have considered getting from this pairing. So it of course is a nice cream and yellow extreme Harlequin. Of course, you know, we've all heard of lavender, we've all heard of hypo now and trying to understand all of that. But looking at this in person, I can truthfully, without a shadow of a doubt, say that it has a purple base color. It is a light shade of magenta or purple, and it's really beautiful. This one is actually currently listed for sale on my website and a Morph Market right now. Shameless plug, but I really like this one. If it doesn't move, I will have no problem keeping it and growing it up. Looking closely at it, we can see that it has a little bit of white spots on the lateral, and it also, of course, really accents that purple base color with incredible and impressive extreme Harlequin pattern all the way up to the dorsal. A little bit of drip, not too much, and decent head structure. You can see it sloping down when you look at it. Arguably, you could say that this is the most impressive hatchling from this pairing. Not only because of its incredible lateral expression, not only because of it having a little bit of drip and amazing crests, but because this has the most cream and whiting out of all of them. And I can see a little bit of snowflaking going on as well. Both the mother and father have a little bit of snowflaking. Snowflaking is a trait where essentially little snowflakes appear on them. And if you accentuate it enough, then through selective breeding, you can start getting animals like we're seeing today, where it looks like they have a bunch of pure white patterning. That's actually snowflaking on top of each other in close proximity, making those extreme Harlequins with super white striking pattern. That's the snowflaking all kind of teaming up together. There is also more cream and high white extreme Harlequins, which are a totally different thing to my knowledge, I think. Don't fact check me. A little bit of drip coming in and amazing crests. This one's gonna have just as good of head structure as the mother, if not better, once it's fully developed. And so far, it is looking like a boy. I did see pores, whether you believe in pores or not. This, I know what, you guys can't even see what this is. I don't know why I'm showing it to you. This is my all-time favorite hatchling I think that I've ever made. Other than Thalia and Nikki, you know, I think that this is going to be, you know, my magnum opus of this pairing, if you will. This one is really amazing. It has incredible triple X high pattern all the way breaking through the dorsal because it has so much broken pinstriping. But what's really interesting about this is that its broken pinstripes are tinted a peach color, or even pink, dare I say. It's like an orangish pink. And it's something maybe you gotta see in person. Hopefully I can capture it on camera. It's most likely interference from the tangerine trait, but the way that it is expressed in this and simply just the pinstriping is so cool. It's so beautiful. Honestly, it looks edible, and if I didn't know any better, I would try to eat it. This is my favorite. which in order to get more lateral pattern that goes vertically, you need to get rid of pinstriping, because pinstriping is gonna force that pattern to be horizontal. From Little Monster's genetics thing, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm kind of a geneticist now. When you add pinstriping, it limits the amount of vertical expression. That's why the most impressive XXXs and the most impressive extreme Harlequins that you see only have broken pinstripes. When you add pinstripe, you can try to add in drip so that it meets in the middle and then it kind of looks like a XXX. But in order to get that awesome extreme Harlequin look that's just like crazy tigering, you need to get rid of pinstripe. Honorable mention would be the one that I did sell a couple of months ago on Morph Market, and it was out of the egg more impressive than any of these geckos that I've shown you today. Incredible, the best extreme Harlequin. It's so much pattern, and for me it actually had too much pattern. I like being able to see more of the base color and being able to, you know, like see more distinct shapes and everything like that. But there is a different market for people that want so much busy pattern so much. It's a genetic powerhouse. When you grow it up and breed it, even if you breed it to something that has meh pattern, they're gonna make a lot of really high patterned babies. So that's gonna do it for today's video. This is my absolute favorite baby, and I'm really excited to keep growing these up. And what's cool about Crested Geckos is they might completely change by the time they're adults, and then that will warrant another update video. But this has been my results from pairing Chad to Chadette. If you guys like this style of video, make sure to leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, all that YouTube mumbo jumbo, and I'll see you guys in the next video.